and a family in Denmark. I mean, I imagine if you had a secret family, what a lovely place to keep them. I don't know.
Hey, Lily, you want to do the honors?
No, you go ahead. I need to take it in from here.
I was hoping you'd say that, okay? Oh my God.
Colleen Hoover's book, of course, became this huge phenomenon. Do you remember when you first were introduced to the film? And Blake, when did you know that this is a film adaptation I want to be a part of?
Well, I actually knew of the film before I knew of Colleen's book, which is, I know, a unique entry point, but I think because I just have 1,000 children, I, have missed all of pop culture, and her significant impact in the world of books. I mean, so many of her books are on the New York Times bestseller. I mean, it's crazy. But I think that's because she tells stories that are so human, that are so, it shows the messiness of the human experience. Like if Colleen, even in her real life, is talking about sadness or pain or trauma, there's also a dry humor and a sense of levity and wit and joy and love with her. Always love, always empathy. She sees everyone, and she goes the extra mile to look out for everyone and make sure they feel seen. And I think that comes through in her characters, and I love that about Lily. And I just feel so lucky that I feel lucky I got to bring her to the screen, but we both brought her to the screen, so I feel lucky that I get to tell her story.
I still remember the day I saw you in the window.
Yeah, we were just kids then.
Is that your guy?
Yeah, that's Ryle.
And Isabella, I have to ask, how does it feel to be cast as a young Blake Lively?
I mean, it's wild, I mean, not only Blake Lively. I mean, you're phenomenal, but also to be a young Lily.
I was like, I feel like that there's a disservice too, because she's in the movie. She's not doing me. She's bringing herself to the role as a young Lily, and I think that there's a key difference in that, because like I think if she would have come in and tried to do me, it would have been like a Saturday Night Live situation, which is wonderful in a time and place for Saturday Night Live, but this is not that. And she really like studied Lily and brought Lily to the table, and I studied Lily and brought Lily to the table, and
then we came together and went, that's this.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, of course, like, you're wonderful. It is so exciting to work on a project with you. That's like huge. But yeah, also at the same time, I think there was also the fact that like getting to play a character like Lily, and like especially the young counterpart, like that is such an exciting character to take on as an actor, and then like to have diary entries with so much full life in them, and just the dynamics between Lily as a child, like, or as a teenager, are so full. Yeah, they're full. So being able to pull from those and to take that and then to work on that as an actor, like that would have already been my process as an actor anyways, is like journaling, or like, trying to maybe like write out my character's thoughts. And when you already have that in paper, that like creates a whole other just like mountain of juice for you to use as an actor. It's the best. It's so exciting. So yeah, I mean, it was like a double whammy. A Colleen Hoover book, working with you, or working,
also,
as a counterpart.
Yeah, and Colleen always loved Isabela so much. And Colleen's actually the way that I didn't get to know Isabela while making the movie, because we met a couple times, but we weren't working together. Yeah. And Colleen is really the one who, Colleen connected with me initially, and then she connected, and she had been connected with you, and connected you and me, and like, Colleen really has been not only the heart and soul of the source material, but the heart and soul of the relationships in the most beautiful way.
Oh, that's my brother Ryle.
The first official customer?
Well, you'd have to buy something to be considered a customer. Right now, you're just loitering.
I think that Colleen is a great filmmaker, and she was very generous about the fact that, like, I think that Christy Hall did a great job transcribing and adapting and growing the screenplay from the book. Like, she lifted all of the right heart and soul from the book, and all of the through lines of the character and the stories, and And I think the anchor points that resonated most with audiences, while also adapting it and growing it and expanding on it. But Colleen was incredible in saying, like, okay, the book is one thing and the movie also is another thing, and we have to make sure that we're not just making a replica of the book if it isn't always the best and most authentic choice for the moment. And I think because of that, it's a very true adaptation of the book. Like, it is very, very, very true to the book, and in so many ways. And it also, at the same time, can have an authenticity and a life to it that is even outside of the book slightly, because everybody came to it given the authorship to bring the most honest performance and the most honest interpretation and the most honest pieces of themselves as storytellers to the film.
I have to talk about, we're sitting in Copenhagen, you're coming to the Danish premiere tonight, which is quite unusual for us here. And Blake, your husband has been making some jokes about Denmark lately. There's
Has
one
he?
Yeah. I'm sure no one asked you about that.
No.
So
Not
there's
to
the
me.
One. There's one in Deadpool and Wolverine, and I saw this clip.
Oh yeah, you'll never see a Danish flag on the moon, but
Yeah.
god damn are they happy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
great joke.
The best.
And I saw this clip where he joked that your children has Danish accents and he doesn't know where that comes from. So I have to,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has a family in Denmark.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he does.
So
I just realized that.
So I have to ask,
Who's the father of my children?
Yes, exactly.
You know, I was hoping you would ask.
No, what's up? What's your family's relationship with Denmark?
I don't know if this is like a 23andMe question or, I mean, I think that he really loves Denmark. I think that, like, probably the root of those jokes is like, yes, in his experience and our experience being here, like, we had the most joyful, peaceful, happy experience. So that's probably where that joke, the origin of that. And a family in Denmark. I mean, I imagine if you had a secret family, what a lovely place to keep them. I don't know. Yeah, we do love it here, though. We've been once, and we went for like 4 or 5 days, and we've wanted to come back ever since. And so we're happy to be here now.